It's not just thinking about graduates and professionals and so forth. We need to bring everybody who's in the business into the business and involve them.
Hi, Dr Stopford. Welcome to Big Sisters Island. This is Singapore's first marine park that also protects our coral reef and marine life. So when Tuasport was first announced in 2012, around 2,300 hard coral colonies were relocated from Southern Shore to St. John and Sisters Island, and this is where we are today, the Sisters Islands Marine Park.
That's fantastic. I really can't wait to see it.
Shall we?
Yes, let's go.
I used to study maritime studies in Singapore's Nanyang Technological University, and I did a specialization in international trading. So for us, one of our key reference texts is your textbook. How did you get into maritime economics, and what continues to fascinate you after all these years?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for reading my book. I started in the early 70s working with a little research department run by the UK shipbuilders, and in the course of that I got to discover what an amazing industry shipping is. How many other industries have 300,000 years of documented history? I've got 200 years of freight rate statistics. It's amazing. And so really for so many people I know in the industry, it is their life.
Just to go back to the textbook that you've wrote, across the 3 editions that you wrote, right, there has been massive changes in the macroeconomy, and I just wanted to ask you, what do you think has changed the most?
How do the ship owners really make their money? What sort of models do you use to deliver cargo efficiently? And so as I looked at the logistics for containers, I decided I had to revise the central diagram that brings everything together. So, you know, the big change is the level of detail at which the shipping industry, as you're describing, is thinking about things today.
As this whole ecosystem becomes more integrated, what do you think are some of the new capabilities or if I could say, new muscle sets that we need to develop?
I think as I look forward, it's people, not AI, because AI can't work without people. And what we're looking forward, going forward, is teams of people. I'm very keen of the idea that we break down the barrier between ship and shore. We start to think of companies as floating transport factories. And if we are going to put AI to work, then a necessary condition for doing that is teams of people who understand the business and who are able to have the skill to solve the many thousands of small, real-life problems that are needed to get that cargo parcel from point A to point B smoothly, cheaply, and efficiently.
If we look at Singapore's context, you know, we are a maritime hub, but how can we help to, you know, play a role in this transformation of the sector?
We're trying to move into a situation, as we've both just referred to, where the systems are organised better. It becomes an integrated transport factory. You do need to approach the business with information. If some organisation globally could gather that information together, then suddenly you really would be in a position to change the microeconomic efficiency of container transport. And so I think the network of ports might be the best starting point for this.
I think another aspect that we should also talk about is about our talent resources. From your perspective, if you were speaking to someone who is just entering the sector, what would be your advice to them to navigate this complexity?
There's 2 things that you can do if you're a professional going in. One is you can become an entrepreneur. Most of the great changes in shipping were driven by an individual who had a vision, saw it was possible and drove it through. But the other side is you need professionals, and they become the teams that are put together to make the new technologies work. And I think that students, first of all, what I always say to people is you need to play off your strengths. Everybody's different. Probably to begin with, when you leave university, a lot of people don't know what they want to do and they're not really quite sure what they're good at. There's a couple of years where you take a job and you find out a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start to make the strategic decisions of what sort of career you're going to build for yourself. I think it's equally important that shipping companies, ports, there's many organisations create those opportunities for new graduates, to give them a couple of years where they can take responsibility and find out what they're good at, and then get on with, and then move to the next phase, if you see what I mean.
Well, Dr. Stopford, this has been a short chat, but it's insightful and we've touched on the different topics. It's a full circle moment for me as well, because you wrote the textbook that I studied.
It's wonderful to know that somebody actually reads it.
Yeah,
A bit of responsibility too, and I'm delighted that in a way, through you and all the others who read the book, I maybe have a little, help people to move forward in the industry, and that's a wonderful thing for me.